Hi guys, Peter here from Dumaguete City. Just want to make this video to bring you up to date on a medical emergency we had with my wife Genalyn. She was 10.5 weeks pregnant, and one night she started getting cramps and stomach pains. So we went down to a hospital in Dumaguete City and admitted her to the emergency room. They asked me for a 5,000 peso advance payment, which I paid, and once she was in the emergency room, a doctor came to see her very quickly. She had started to bleed at that stage. Doctor recommended that she went to an ultrasound, and that's what happened. They took her to the ultrasound centre where they performed an internal ultrasound and basically confirmed what we had thought. She was having a miscarriage. When they brought her back to the emergency room, she was bleeding quite badly. So the doctor said they need to take her to theatre. So I took her to theatre, put her under anaesthetic, did the operation, and during the operation she lost a lot of blood. So they asked me to obtain blood for her. So I went to the blood bank, got the blood, and they were then transfusing the blood into her in the recovery room. Once she was out of the recovery room, she was transported back to her private room. She was still having blood put into her at that stage. She was groggy, but she recovered pretty quickly, and overall I think everything went very well. After that they asked her to stay in overnight, and they were performing tests on her every few hours and monitoring her. But I must say, I was quite impressed with the medical treatment. The doctors were fantastic. I had no issues with what they did to her. So overall, very good indeed. Now, the main thing about this video is what it cost me. Most people will be interested in what this cost me. So the hospital we were in had PhilHealth in there. They have a PhilHealth office in the hospital, and both of us were in PhilHealth. So basically the bill for the procedure and the hospitalisation came to 69,000 pesos rounded off. And of that 69,000, PhilHealth paid 36,000 of it rounded off, and I paid the difference, which I thought was very reasonable and just reinforces my belief that any expatriate and his wife or girlfriend should be a member of PhilHealth. So please go and enrol in PhilHealth, because it saves you a significant amount of money in a medical emergency. The only other thing I'd like to point out is that when you are in a hospital here, it's not like the NHS at home where they do everything for you. You do need a helper, and I was a helper. And I was running around getting drugs for her, getting test results for her. I slept with her in the room overnight for helping her go to the toilet, etc. So you do need a helper, quite different to the NHS. But overall, very good, very impressed. And I just really wanted to make this video to emphasise the position that Joy and PhilHealth. I think I pay 15,000 a year for my PhilHealth, and it's worth every penny. Very professional, very good, so highly recommended. Anyway, that's it guys. Thanks very much for listening. See you in the next video. Bye.